name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the bookie killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, Michael Cruz, in the fucking house.
What's poppin', Steve?
Another day. Grinding, baby. Been out of the country.
I know. Welcome back, man. How was your trip?
It was good, dude. You know, I mean, we'll talk about that a little bit into the show or whatever, because that'll give people a story. But when I do a family vacation, I can't ever be at a motherfucking casino.
What's up with that? What happened?
Well, we got booked at the Baja Mar in the Bahamas.
Wow.
It's basically like going to the Wynn Hotel.
Okay.
You know me, on a family vacation, I'm supposed to be on an isolated island with nothing but the family, good eating, and the activities.
Yeah.
Okay? So Steve Stevens gets there, arrives, everything's great. Boom, find out we're at a fucking hotel. First thing I see, high-limit slots, $50, $100 machines. I'm thinking, oh, okay, no big deal. I'm still going to have a family trip. We do our thing. We go to the water park. We go to this little deserted and isolated island, had a real good time doing our thing. You swim, you feed the pigs in the exotic water, and we chill with the kids. They did they rode jet skis and all that type of shit. So I'm about 7 Miami Vice drinks in. You know, then I move on to a couple of shots of tequila. No big deal. Before you know it, I'm ready to get back to the hotel.
Damn.
Guys, you guys all done doing what you're doing? We cool? Everybody have a good time? Let's shoot back to the hotel. Right to high limit video poker, dude.
Damn.
First fucking night I was there, $20,000 on their fixed-ass, crooked-ass machines. Baja Mar, suck a dick, your machines suck, you guys suck. And the sports book was only letting me bet $5,000 a game.
Yeah,
even though I won 5 units in 6 days, 25 G's. I lost that in fucking 30 minutes on the machine. This motherfucker didn't throw me 1 4 of a kind. It was double bonus, just like out here. But here's what was crazy. I did hit a few jackpots, like when you're playing $50.
Yeah.
Bro, you hit a normal 4 of a kind, that's $250. It's 12 G's. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, so the machine don't lock up.
Okay.
It just, you hit the money and you keep playing. When you're done, you print out a ticket.
Okay.
You know, what I came to find out later is it gets so deep what these Bahama people do. If you hit a lick for like $200,000 and try to bring it back, you ain't getting it through the airport with ICE and all these people at the place. You're going to have to get a personal jet. Moral of the story is, beautiful vacation with the family. Had a motherfucking blast. Don't ever put me in a place where there's all sorts of gambling, and it's not for me.
Wow.
I gambled fucking 5 nights out of the fucking week. Coming home at 6 a.m. We have an activity at 9. Yeah, it was brutal. It was fucking brutal. But yeah, I'm on the sideline throwing up. You okay, Daddy? You know, I'm fine, babe. It's good.
Damn.
So yeah, shout out to, and by the way, I was there with everybody. The penthouse next to me, Travis Hunter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and his girl, too, by which the way is pregnant, and I guess they're married. I'm thinking to myself, if this dude only knew that I was talking shit about him when his bitch was fucking 8 different guys in college, he's staying home studying, getting up for the game, and she's out doing her thing. But anyway, we'll get into all that during the show. Anyway, It's good to be back. June 27th, podcast number 429. And the bookie's going to get his fucking hit from behind. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Today's podcast is sponsored by the Money Team. Shout out to Money May out there. You guys want to get a hold of us? 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in for a free pick, and we'll get back with you immediately. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call, direct message is probably the best way about doing business, and you will hear back from us immediately. Remember, guys, we don't spam about any promotions, contests. So if you get an account that has my picture, just make sure it's me. I mean, and shout out to all you. Another 10 fucking fake accounts we've had to take.
I've seen a couple of them.
It's
weird.
It's embarrassing, dude. Find something else to do with your fucking time, dude. Fuck. If these dudes spend as much time copying and using my shit and trying to do it for real, they'd probably actually make some money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they got to focus on themselves, man.
My
Stop being
God.
petty.
But anyway, guys, I would say look for the blue check mark, but you can buy verification now too. So just make sure it's my page so you don't get fucking robbed out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, want to give a shout out to all active military, retired and active. It's because of you guys we're allowed to grind. You fight for our country. We love you. Anybody that's in the military, all you got to do is DM El Scorcho. I got a free pick for you any day of the week. Anyway, well, what's going on out there today? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about that first NFL preseason game, the Hall of Fame game?
What is that, next month? Right?
It's a few weeks away.
Wow.
We've been telling people about building their bankroll. Football's going to be here. Guys, Hall of Fame game is right around the corner, July 31st. You're about 4 weeks from tomorrow?
Yep.
4 or 5 weeks from tomorrow.
Can't wait, man. This summer's been going by pretty quick.
Summer's going by. Well, when you're making money, winning fucking games, shit happens. Could you imagine like these other dudes losing and lying and fake videos and shit?
That's crazy.
Yeah, those are talking about the dog days of summer.
You've been on fire all summer, Steve.
Absolutely. No fucking doubt about it. Here's the question. Why is Major League Baseball the sport that serious sports bettors love the most? People have been asking me that constantly. Because you can follow baseball. With the trends and the pitcher umpire matchup and the elements that go into baseball, it's reason why it's the number one profitable sport because of underdog value.
Right.
Plain and fucking simple. Like I've told you guys several different times, you have 5 wins and 5 losses in football, you're down juice. You have 5 wins, 5 losses in baseball, and 3 of your winners are underdogs, you're actually up 3-4 units. You understand?
Yeah, smart
so
betting.
it's a big difference. I mean, you can money line any sport, but you're not going to get the value that you do in baseball.
True.
And over the last couple of weeks, how many underdogs we've been getting paid on? See, the public bets the favorite and the over in every sport.
Right.
And the people that are betting the favorites in baseball right now are getting absolutely murdered. However, you pick your spots with the favorites, like we did yesterday, Cubs, $1.20. Detroit Tigers plus $1.30 on the run line.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you take a favorite, turn it into an underdog, and make that fucking bread. Tell me that.
Yeah, that's how you build a bankroll, just like
Plus
that.
$1.30, they win 8-0.
Blowout.
Yeah, no fucking doubt about it. Anyway, in entertainment news, social media influencer Brian Johnson, better known to millions as the Liver King, was arrested Tuesday evening, Austin's Four Seasons Hotel, after making threats against podcast host Joe Rogan. Shout out to Joe Rogan. I love that fucking dude.
Yeah, he's dope.
That motherfucker keeps it real. He's got the dopest podcast out there. Although I don't listen to podcasts. Do you?
Not really. I mean, he got some motivational stuff. He's into health and all that.
I love the shit that I see. You know, when I get the clips and you guys show me clips, it's all about health, anti-aging, all the shit that I'm trying to be. I'm trying to live to 100. I'm trying to live to spend all this.
Right. You were telling me about something.
The genetic test, the
Right.
10X. I got that from him as well. So, that's what I'm doing next. I'm going to try that genetic test. Supposedly, they can tell you when you're going to die. It can tell you what your body's accepting, what your body needs, shit you can't get from a doctor.
Damn.
So, that's the next thing for me. But anyway, despite having no martial arts training, the Liver King made threats, basically, and detectives obtained an arrest warrant on the charge of terroristic threats. I guess he's terrorizing Joe Rogan, huh?
Well, that's why he got arrested for terrorizing Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Joe Rogan, homie. That's for sure. But anyway, despite having no martial arts training, he challenged Rogan to a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu to a fight. So now he wants to fight Joe Rogan out of nowhere. So this is a crazy dude. Have you seen this dude?
Yeah, he's kind of buff.
This dude is fucking insane. This is like fighting Tarzan and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Rogan has UFC training. He works out the weights. He's healthy. But going against Tarzan, that goes back to the 100 men versus the gorilla. This dude is half gorilla, so you don't know.
That'd be a good fight, though.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Rogan said he has never had any interaction with the jiu-jitsu guy or the Liver King, period.
Okay.
So basically, Joe Rogan said, I don't even know this dude. I've never had any interaction with this dude. This dude is all over me. Borderline stalker.
Yeah, so he's like, the Liver King dude's like clout chasing. He's
of
using
course.
his name to
I
get
mean,
out
I'm
there.
sure Rogan has a bunch of stalkers, but this one really stands out. This dude looks like he's nuts.
Right.
This is one you got to take serious.
Uh-huh.
The arrest marks another dramatic turn to the influencer who faced major backlash in December of 2022 after admitting he had lied to his followers about steroid use. I mean, 9 out of 10 men over the age of 50 are on steroids, not really testosterone. Cypionate, like every guy in the world is on cypionate.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the liver dude, like, he was eating balls, eating, like, weird animal parts, and then for a while, his followers thought he was just all natural, just an insane dude, naturally.
Yeah, like he was swole from that when really he
Yeah.
was on the juice.
1,000%.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, he's eating bull nuts, cow tongue. That's the dude you want to fuck with?
Yeah, I'm cool.
I ain't fucking with him at all. Liver King, I ain't got no problem with your crazy ass. I tell you that, but you
Right.
don't fuck with Joe Rogan.
Nah, yeah.
Straight the fuck up.
Joe Rogan's the OG for sure.
Anyway, guys, it's been a long time, and the whole reason why I want to do a podcast, a lot of you guys are getting fucking killed in Major League Baseball, and it's no secret. I'm here to help, guys. You know the VIP Sports Podcast. My job is to help you guys be better sports bettors and to actually make fucking money, because a lot of you guys are betting more sloppy than a prostitute on Boulder Highway's fucking ass. You know what I mean? And you know how sloppy that is.
Very sloppy.
Very fucking sloppy. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. We're going to get into an MLB segment, and I want you guys to pay attention. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. I'm going to give you some who's hot, who's not, some pitcher, umpire matchups, shit that's really going to help you get paid. Right now is the time to build your bankroll for football. Do you want to go into football playing with your money or the bookies?
Like you said, it's right around the corner.
I mean, you do like making money, correct?
Absolutely.
I mean, I know I fucking do. Anyway, Major League Baseball, guys. Los Angeles Dodgers, Ohtani and the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge, were the first players picked for the July 15th All-Star Game in Atlanta. Judge led all players with over 4 million votes. Well, you know what? I've had, the Yankees the last few games, that dude has been in a position, when they, doing bad with runners on base and strikes out. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a beast, but he just doesn't have that Michael Jordan come through when you really need him.
And it seems
The
like
stats are there.
and Stanton just came back too, right? So
Yeah, Stanton, he ain't doing shit, but he will.
But that helps Judge in that lineup.
Yeah,
right?
it will for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, Judge, I need those clutch situations. You're down by 2, you got 2 men on base, and you're up. We're expecting a 3-run ding dong.
Nah, he ain't doing
You know
that.
what I mean?
He ain't doing that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, because we look at him like he's superhuman. We're expecting it though.
Ohtani.
We're hoping.
Ohtani,
Yeah, they're the same. They both look like the mannequin down at Nike Town. You ever seen the big ass swole mannequins down there?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they look like. They look like fucking robots. But anyway, Ohtani, what is he, 2-0 since he came back pitching? The dude is literally, by far, in my opinion, the number 1 pick, best player in baseball.
So
That's who I'm picking on my team, first pick, no matter what.
So
he's
he's a Michael Jordan of baseball.
Right now he is.
Okay.
They're letting that motherfucker gamble like there's no tomorrow. His
Right.
motherfucker translators doing time. I mean, he's still getting that money. Ohtani's untouchable, fool. That's Asian Mafia, fool.
Let's touch into that because we're in sports betting. So Ohtani's interpreter.
He can't stop, fool.
So remember when that story came out, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was Ohtani that was doing the gambling.
Correct.
Right? And then it seemed like the fallback guy was his interpreter.
Oh, no, he was the fall guy. No, Ohtani was definitely getting some action in.
Damn.
You're not rolling with a dude side by side like that, not know he's betting games.
Because Asians
You
love
got
to
caught.
gamble,
No, you got caught. You're going to have to take one for the team.
Damn.
I'm Ohtani, motherfucker. I'm getting paid. Don't ruin this. His country would have murdered him if he didn't take that one.
Yeah,
That's how you know, because he went on the run.
Mhm.
That's your country telling you, homie, guess what? You're turning yourself in, Blair.
For Ohtani.
Oh, yeah, for Ohtani, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's like the mob telling you, you got to go do this 10 years or we're killing you. I'm going to at least go on the run for a little bit till you guys catch me. Fuck that.
But that goes to show you Ohtani's great at what he does when it comes down to baseball.
And he also loves winning
But
games.
sports betting dude sucked, right?
Yeah, he's terrible. Well, he was the worst out there. Yeah, losing money constantly.
Uh-huh.
Losing fucking millions of dollars.
Sounds a lot like a lot of our clients. You guys are good at, fireman, but
exactly. You hit it right on the head, guys. You guys are like the translator. Like I said, you're good at what you do,
Right.
but you're terrible at betting sports. Let us be
Absolutely.
that dude for
Yeah,
you.
let us do our
Let us be
job.
your Ohtani. You know what I mean? I fucking love it. Anyway, let's recap some division leaders, all right? Dodgers beat the Rockies 3-1 last night. I mean, that doesn't take a rocket scientist.
Right.
Dodgers, and you know what? The Dodgers are to lose an occasional minus 300 to a team like the Rockies. You know what I mean?
Yep, it happens.
Dodgers are tied for the best record in baseball, hands down. Dodgers play the Royals this weekend. KC has lost 5 straight games. This might be a position where the Dodgers pick up a few dubs, huh?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
Yankees beat the Reds 7-1 yesterday. Yankees have struggled lately, going just 4-9 in their last 13 games. They're not really a hot, streaky team that you should be playing lately. However, I think from like today on, they're probably going to go on a run and maybe win, 6 out of 8, 6 out of 9, something like that, Yankees.
Maybe after the All-Star break?
Well, yeah, because they play the A's this weekend, and the A's are in last place in the AL West, as everybody knows. A's broke ground, by the way. Speaking of the A's, the Las Vegas motherfucking A's. We broke ground out here in Las Vegas, guys.
Yeah, that was Monday.
It was Monday. It's official. The stadium has broke ground. It's time to build the motherfucker to the top and start making it happen. How dope is that going to be able to take our kids to see them play the Yankees, for example?
Super dope. And the stadium looks incredible.
I'm more excited about the teams I'm going to go watch and play against.
Right, that's going to be huge.
Now, what the A's need to do, and I've said this before, I'm born and raised in Vegas, so I can speak for my whole fucking city.
Right.
You see the way that we embrace the Raiders.
Right.
It was exactly like I told you. If they win, we'll embrace them. If not, it's just going to be your diehard fucking black and white, black and silver fucking fans you've had forever.
Right.
Vegas Golden Knights, what do we do for them? We ride or die with them no matter motherfucking what, because it was our team that we invented out here in Vegas. So here another team that wasn't born in Vegas is coming. The only way they're going to get the local support is to have a winning team. So right now they need to be making moves. You'd be thinking everybody in the MLB is trying to get to LV.
Doesn't Vegas to you, feel more like a baseball
100%.
town or
Correct.
city?
And since they have the dome and it's the air conditioning, the weather's not going to be a problem, like the Aviator Stadium.
Right.
Like, how the fuck do they build an Aviator Stadium out here in Vegas with no roof? In Summerlin, knowing it's going to be 115 degrees out. That's unbearable weather for baseball. They don't play in weather like that.
Though,
Yeah, still rough, rugged, raw, outlaw.
Yeah, they got.
But, okay, so they're going to have a winning team. But guess what? The baseball team will be successful no matter what because of the casinos and because the tourists. All the tickets will be bought and paid for. It'll be sold out constantly. Now, us Vegas boys will be handed tickets and we'll go to games and it won't be sold out everywhere. But as far as the tickets sold, the casinos will buy all of those. That's the reason why it'll work. Not because we're supporting it. Don't expect Vegas fans to take over and support them unless they win.
What do you feel? You played baseball here in Vegas as a kid. Little D played baseball, right?
Yep.
Won't it be dope when one of these Vegas kids actually becomes a superstar for the?
It's going to be the most. It's going to be the dopest thing in the world.
From
It's
your
just
hometown, Las Vegas.
This is what we love about having the sport. It's the same thing when the Raiders came. Your son can now play football in Vegas, go to UNLV, and go right to the Raiders. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas.
It's going to be dope.
Now you can play in Summerlin South Little League, go play for a Gorman in high school, and get drafted right to the motherfucking Las Vegas A's. Yes, that is monumental. Yeah. And if Little D could get his shit together, that's what I would like for him to do. But after 9 seasons, we go out for baseball. The year where he's going to be hitting it over the fence, he got that Babe Ruth swing, lefty. Mm-hmm. Tells me, fuck off, I ain't playing baseball.
He's doing soccer.
Yeah, I'm going to play soccer, Dad. So I take him out. Now all of a sudden he thinks he's Messi. He realizes running all these laps and all that shit. He's like, this shit ain't cool either. So now I'm trying to convince him to get back. They say when they step off for 2 years and come back, can make them better. So I'm really hoping and excited and hoping that I can get him back this year to play baseball. Little G still playing?
Yeah, he's talked about it, but he kind of chilled. The video games, man, is taking over.
Yeah, when he calls you now, Little G's what?
He's 8.
He's 8? So it's no longer, Dad, what's up? I love you. How was baseball? Baseball is good. It's like, Dad, what's up? Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
He's trying to get a $50 V-Bucks.
Yeah, he's trying to get that V-Bucks, Roblox. That's these video games is crazy.
I know at 8 years old, though, and tell me his sales pitch ain't on point.
Oh, no,
when my son calls me, Dad, hey, what's going on? Hey, listen, I got a situation here or whatever. I was wondering if I could do $50 on the Cash App card real quick.
Yeah, well, my son lives out of town, so it's like I want to hear from him for 3 or 4 days. He'll text me, hey, Dad, what's up, man? How you doing? How's work going? Right out of the blue.
Damn.
It make me feel
hell
warm.
yeah.
Like,
my son's hit
cool,
me up.
Then I get, hey, Dad. And then 2 minutes later, hey, Dad, I was wondering.
Yeah, yeah.
This new game on PlayStation came out.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, they would win all the way with it. But anyway, I love it. The Mets, by the way, are still holding first place in the AL East. The Mets won 2 straight against Atlanta, but before that, the Mets lost 10 of 11 games. So Mets isn't a team to get money on. I'll tell you that right now. Right. As far as an everyday sports bettor, the Mets should be on your ticket very fucking rarely. They're not a team to be pounding every day. The Mets play the Pirates this weekend, though. They play Milwaukee, and then they play the Yankees on the 4th of July. So you got a Subway Series going off on the 4th of July. Fireworks are popping off the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I mean?
Big weekend in New York.
Yeah, what was it? Baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet? Now it's baseball, hose, and clothes, huh? It's a little bit different than the All-American baseball.
Right.
Astros are hot after sweeping the Phillies. Phillies, Dr. Skip, very in-depth about this.
Yeah,
Ain't scoring any runs, dude.
How's Skip doing?
Hey,
Man?
he's doing good. He's over there chilling, enjoying, retirement, doing whatever he does, going to his little travel and his games. I said, Skip, what's going on, man? He's like, oh, my sleeping pattern's all fucked up, right? I was like, well, so is your Keno pattern. No, but I said, so what do you mean? Yeah, I was like, so when do you wake up every day? He's like, oh, I have my alarm set to when the Phillies play. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So they played yesterday at 10:15. Your alarm was set for 10:15? Yep. I said, what about the 4 p.m. games, Vegas time? Like, it looks like I'm sleeping in that day, kid. So his alarm set for 4 o'clock that night.
That's dope. I mean,
So that's the type of life he's living, dude.
If he ain't a true, if that ain't a true Phillies fan, I don't know what.
Oh, he is for sure. But anyway, Astros swept the Phillies, which was crazy. Astros have big interleague series against the Cubs this weekend, and the Cubs are playing real hot last couple games after their couple losses.
Right.
You know, the Cubs are one of those teams bouncing off a loss. They have a very good record of winning. Mm-hmm. Their record of 2 losses is like 90+% on that next win.
So they ain't getting swept at all.
No, not the Cubs. But anyway, then they have a big interleague clash against the Dodgers on July 4th. So even though Astros are right there holding first place, they got a strong schedule ahead of them. So we'll see. Major League Baseball underdog value. Grab your pen and a piece of paper, guys. These are the top underdog starting pitchers. These are the top underdog pitchers. When these pitchers start the game and are listed as underdogs, their teams are red hot. Robin Ray, San Francisco Giants, 13-3 is an underdog.
Wow.
You think anyone listening is 13-3 out of their last
that's
16?
Insane. You're getting plus money on that.
Only people that are 13-3 are the fake sports consultants make fake videos.
Right.
Real life guys, real sports bettors, no one's 13-3. Scorcho is on those personal plays because of what? Trends like this that you don't get on the game sheet.
1000%.
Hello. Anyway, Jackson Joby, Detroit Tigers, 9-1 against as an underdog. You guys writing this shit down? Sonny Gray, Cardinals, 10-3 as an underdog. You want to add that up for him, Cruz? That's 22, 32, and 5. 7. 32 and 5. Could you use 30 units with 3 pitchers?
Right.
I mean, guys, this is why baseball is very strategic. This is why I win versus the public's getting killed right now. If you guys want to make money betting sports, you want to make money during baseball, make sure you DM and holler at me. Nobody wins like I do, and there's different things. We have a team of experts designed to generate the best sports information available, not some fucking dork in a rental house picking games on a game sheet. You can do that shit yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
These guys, like when you see their videos, they're talking about they're 23-3. Like they don't even believe the shit. A real motherfucker can watch the video and be like, this dude rehearsed this 20 times before he filmed it. Right. Still don't sound believable.
Right. Yeah, these dudes that these that are claiming to win on Instagram, man. They're doing the same thing that you guys can do yourself.
Period.
They can watch. They watch ESPN, look at stats and trends. You can come up with those stats. And
trends. Your own. You can do better than they can on your own.
Right.
Now, what a real sports consultant is, a guy like me, 3rd generation, born and raised in Vegas, guy that works with the guys that make the fucking line here, get live, real time information. I mean, guys, it's a big difference than dealing with the other guys. Like I said, we do this for real. And guess what? We still lose.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But as long as you win 4 games to every one you lose, you ever had a problem going 8-2?
Absolutely. That's money all
I
day.
didn't think so. What credit card you want to use?
Fair enough.
Anyway, guys, let's get back to the money. Here are the teams with the most straight-up wins as an underdog. Guys, underdogs are paying right now, so listen fucking close. These are the teams to bet as an underdog, okay? Plain and fucking simple. Cincinnati Reds, 26-20 straight up as underdogs this season. So being 26-20 in baseball as an underdog, that means those 26 wins as an underdog. You kidding me? That almost doubles the amount of units won. You realize that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Top underdog teams against the spread, run line. The Blue Jays are 35-16 against the spread as underdogs.
That's crazy.
Houston Astros are 20-4 against the spread this season as underdogs. 20-4.
That's crazy. That's all plus money, too.
Are you fucking guys? If you guys understand this segment right now, you're freaking the fuck out. 20-4 as underdogs, huh? San Francisco Giants are 21-6 against the spread this season as an underdog. Guys, what else you want from me? Major League Baseball umpire Golden Nuggets. This is something you don't get on your game sheet, and you're not going to get any access to unless you do deep research. MLB umpire Golden Nuggets. Here are a few unreal umpire nuggets, guys. Home team umpires. When this fucking umpire is at home, you want to bet it. Paul Clemens, 13-2, home team money line record. Can you believe that shit? Like, all of a sudden, all the games that you bet at home, or you're 13-2 that you're behind the plate, guys.
It sounds like somebody's taking care.
You
of
want to
Paul.
take a home team with Paul Clemens behind the mound. I can tell you that right now. Same thing with Stu Shoewater, 12-3 home team money line record. These are umpires, guys. Nestor Kaja, 13-3 home team money line. When these guys are behind the plate, the home team wins pretty much every time.
That's insane.
95% of the time.
Yeah, that's insane.
But you're guessing on your own with a favorite and a run line? Get the fuck out of here, guys. Umpires hot to the over. These are the umpires behind the plate. The games go over. Lance Barrett, 11-3 to the over. Clint Vondrack, 10-4 to the over. Those are umpires behind the plate. The games go over. These umpires behind the plate, the games go under. Corey Blasser, 13-3 to the under. Charlie Ramos, 9-1 to the under. These are all 90% stats.
Insane.
You think these other sports consultants are getting all this type of info?
Absolutely. They don't even know who umpires
They don't
are.
even know what the fuck it is,
Yeah.
let alone look for it. You know what I mean? Guys, baseball is all about trends and live real-time information. Few more Golden Nuggets for you guys since I'm blowing your mind. Tampa Bay Rays, 32-18 to the under when they are listed as moneyline favorites throughout this season. 32-18. Plain and fucking simple. Most bettors don't know this, by the way, but the Texas Rangers are 53-27 to the under for the entire season.
That's facts.
53-27 to the under. Yankees are 47-30 to the under this year. So that's plus 17 units right there. No big deal. Let's get into some MLB news. Now, you had a couple things that you wanted to go over as well, but you were talking about Barry Bonds, before air.
Yeah, so Barry Bonds, man, I guess the Giants president or the owner of the San Francisco Giants, man, they're going to put a statue of
Barry
Bonds, man, in front of the stadium out there in Frisco.
Now, swole Barry or just average Barry?
I don't know.
That's what kind of statue are we going to see?
Well, when Barry was on the juice, I mean, his head was hella big.
Yeah, I need to see him juiced up. I want to see swole Barry.
Duh.
Guys, put a comment into the podcast. What statue do you want to see of Barry Bonds? The slim one, the one that he looks like now, or do you want to see juiced up Barry when he was just fucking crushing it? Anyway, so what's going on?
On Barry Bonds, man, you think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, my God, dude. With 762 home runs, he also set the single-season record with 73 home runs. What was that, 2001? Bonds is a 7-time MVP and a 14-time All-Star and is not in the Hall of Fame.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, so I think a statue is definitely necessary for his achievements. Barry Bonds made a very big impact on this game of baseball.
That whole,
juice or no juice?
I mean, actually, that whole era with
Sammy Sosa, the whole era was juiced out. Yeah.
Mark McGwire.
Yeah.
Now, do they deserve to be in the Hall? Because they kind of brought baseball back. Remember that?
100% they did. Sammy and Mark McGwire and the home runs and all the shit that they were doing, and Barry Bonds, they made motherfuckers watch baseball again. Not only should they praise them and give them statues and be in the Hall of Fame, but yeah, they should be thanking them. They almost did for MLB what Floyd Mayweather did for the welterweight division in boxing.
Yeah, brought it back. What about
brought it back and getting more money than ever?
What about Jose Canseco?
He's suspect. He's all right. I mean, he never really did nothing for me. I like him. He's an Italian dude. He has some money.
He's in Vegas?
Yeah, he's out here. He does his thing. But yeah, he didn't change the game.
What's your take on the NBA draft? You catch that the other night?
Well, yeah, we already said what was happening. White boy went to Dallas. They got their boy over there in Dallas.
Right.
And we're going to see what happens. But, I didn't give a fuck about watching the draft. I caught up on my Godfather Harlem last night because I was out of the country.
Okay.
So I had to catch up and see what was going on out there. But,
other than this new show that I've been watching, too, I got to tell you.
What is it?
It's, what's
Godfather Harlem ain't bad, dude.
What's that, that buff dude that you like, Veronica, the Samoan dude. He's in that show.
Oh, I know the dude you're talking about.
With the hair.
Yeah, he was Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. Dude.
He was Aquaman.
Yeah, he has that. There's a show called C.
Yeah, I've seen it. I can't handle it. He's too corny for me. No, I love him. I mean, he's cool. I like his tough man shit. You know, he's got his. Nah. When he's trying to be funny and shit, I can't do it.
Yeah, well, it was a cool little show.
With Jason something, right? Yeah, Momoa, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you like better as actors from WWE, him or Rock?
I like the
Really? Yeah, I got to go with the Rock on those two.
Rock's cool. Nah, Rock's funny.
Rock's more universal acting.
I liked him in the Jungle Book.
Huh? Yeah, but all the WWE seem like they have the same roles in acting. You know what I mean? Cena's played a couple comedies that actually made me laugh or whatever, but
cool.
you know, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, with those golden nuggets that I gave you right there, that's how you're going to get paid. You know, I need to make you guys aware to be better sports bettors. There's new sports bettors every day. You guys don't know what you're doing. You don't use money management and discipline. And the way you're getting your information is just off a game sheet and you're guessing. You work too hard for your money to just be fucking guessing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You want a guy that's been in business for 30 years? This is supposed to be enjoyable. There's more money in sports betting to be made than there is in the fucking stock market. You know, we don't have crashes. Steve Stevens is recession-proof. So remember that when you go into this shit. You fuck with a guy like me, you're in a business where you can make a second income more than your first income, and it's fucking recession-proof. So think about that while your money's sitting in the stock market and you're losing ass investments that you're fucking doing. You know what I mean?
Right. You guys got to call Steve ASAP, man. He does all the hard stuff, getting the information on the games, and at the same time, he's going to force down money management right to your throat because you got to treat this like a business for this to even work. You know, money management, discipline, game a day, not every day. More money on less game. That's how we roll.
So we had the Barry Bonds statue. What else we got over there? What's trending out there?
So the Diddy situation, man.
Oh, shit.
It's coming to an end.
It is.
So I guess within the next week, we're going to find out if he's guilty or not guilty.
I've changed my whole opinion on all that shit. After I seen that testimony on Cassie, see how she was jumping off the fucking freak off, and she was a bona fide freak.
Right.
She had a couple dudes that she would call first, and what happened was, to sum that up, he just had her doing it a little bit more often than she liked.
Right.
Okay, but she's an all-out freak and loved it and enjoyed it. And I'm sure her husband will never be the same after sitting in that courtroom and hearing them stories.
It's almost like you know, when you're married and you got a girl, whatever the case is, she's mad at you, so she ain't cooking dinner. It seems like when she was mad at him, she didn't want to do the free
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
It's like this was their lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Way,
You know, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't think Puffy's getting the 30, 40 years R. Kelly style. I think he's going to be convicted of something, but it's like they said, they came at Puffy with all the wrong charges. They were trying to get him on a RICO act, and the Cassie shit didn't work. Right. They've already dropped some charges. I already told you that sex trafficking wasn't going to work. He's just a rich dude that's hiring prostitutes from other states. Right. People have been doing that shit for 100 years. Right. That's nothing new.
So how does it
work? Prostitutes go state to state to state and get money. They go to Philly. They go to Boston. They come to Vegas.
Yeah,
they go and hit their tracks, homie.
He might get guilty on that because that's technically by the book. You can't do that.
Yeah, but that's...
But in the streets, yeah.
No. You're comparing how the pimps are getting charged with sex trafficking. It's different if you turn out a girl and you're holding her and you're pimping on her and you're gorilla pimping on her and you're taking all her money and she's like a fucking slave to you. That's how the pimps, and then she testifies against the pimp. He made me do stuff. He beat me up. He'd make me work. He'd make me sell my pussy.
Yeah, that stuff.
You know, not everything in prostitution is happy-go-lucky, bro. A lot of dark shit that's involved.
So what about
with
Diddy?
Pimps and hoes?
Okay, so what about Diddy? Because he was hiring these male prostitutes.
That's not sex trafficking. Sorry. If they wanted, like they said on the show, if they wanted to come at Diddy with the right charges, it would have been from holding people under their will, giving people drugs that they didn't know about. Those are charges of manslaughter. You know, you've seen Jamie Foxx fell out at one of his fucking parties. His ex-wife fell out. There's several people that they have as witnesses that would have testified that he slipped me, gave me drugs, and that shit's against the law like a motherfucker.
Right.
And then what he did to Cassie and holding women and people under their will,
right.
They could have got him a 5 to 10 year sentence. They charged him with the wrong shit. I think Puffy gets acquitted on all the big shit, but they get him on something small. That's my opinion at this point.
You were saying if he gets acquitted, they can't go back and try to charge him again or not.
No, but what he doesn't want is a hung jury. Because if you have a hung jury, one person says you didn't do it, now they can retry you, and they'll probably go and retry him again and fuck him good. Because like I said, I told you guys from the beginning that they were coming at him with the wrong charges.
Right.
RICO, blah, blah, blah. Now, any politician there's a lot of politicians out there, men, that fly prostitutes from other states in and out of fucking on the regular basis.
Right.
It's what rich men do, a lot of those executives. It happens every day. They're the prostitutes' number one tricks. You realize that, right?
Nah, you're 100% right.
Prostitutes get flown out in and out of the states, guys, on a regular. All you pimps out there, motherfuckers in the game, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Hoes catch flights and go get that fucking bread.
Right.
That doesn't mean you should be charged with sex trafficking.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's different, a level of pimping.
Right.
A dude that turned a fucking 19-year-old girl out, a runaway, he's beating her up, he's holding her out of place, making her go sell pissy, picking her up. Yeah, that's doing too much. You need to be locked up for that shit. That's not cool, dude, at all, and never will be.
She wants to go
and
home,
those
you ain't
dudes,
letting
that's
her.
where the sex trafficking charge comes from for those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Not a rich dude flying in people to jump off a fucking orgy. Those are rich people doing drugs without an orgy. They would have came at him with the drugs and everything he did to people without their knowledge. They could have gave him some time. They fucked up.
Well, man.
Cassie lost all credibility with not only me, but her husband.
Yeah, I know what's going on through his head. They just had their baby. Like, what do you think he's thinking right
Whoa,
now?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is he
You don't think
plotting?
he closes his eyes and thinks of the two black dudes with two 14-inch dicks killing her,
Yeah, I would.
murdering her?
I would.
And guess what? She loved it.
Yeah.
Now you know you got an
Celebrate
all-out freak that can take two dicks for 8 hours, 2 days at a time. Man, you can't compete with that.
And he thought he was doing something before. he heard
Yeah,
all this,
man.
too,
For a guy like myself, that might make my dick a little limper than it was
that's
before, dude.
heartbreaking, man.
I can't measure up to your standards.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
And I think he thought he was killing it. Damn. Life is terrible.
That's messing up your.
Well, that's the
your
same thing I told
self-esteem.
Offset, man. Stop tripping that Diggs is digging your bitch out. She's going to get tired of his dick, too, after a while. There's always somebody with a bigger dick and a bigger bankroll. It's just the way of the world. It's going to happen.
Fair
It'll be
enough.
okay.
That's facts.
What else we got?
That's super facts, man. I mean, I don't know. We got Dillon Brooks, man. Was with the Houston Rockets. He was involved in that trade with Kevin Durant. Shout out to Kevin Durant. Is going to the Rockets. But Dillon Brooks, his baby moms, he filed a restraining order because I guess his baby mom's his ex or whatever. They get fighting, whatever the case is, and she threatened to chop off his fingers so he can't play basketball. I mean,
Chopped off his fingers.
or cut off his fingers, or
So he got a restraining order.
Yeah.
What's a restraining order going to do?
I don't know.
You think that's going to stop a psychotic? Listen, if a bitch tells you she's going to cut, motherfucker, so I'm going to cut your motherfucking fingers off. You want to cheat on me, motherfucker? You want to play me like that?
Right.
Ain't no restraining order stopping her. That motherfucker's scared. That's why he
He's
got the
super
restraining
scared.
order. It didn't stop Left Eye. She burnt down Andre Rison's house like there was no fucking tomorrow.
Yeah.
You better
man.
be careful from that bitch. That bitch is liable to come in and kill you,
There's a lot of drama going on in sports, man.
especially in NBA.
Yeah.
You know, these people got wives. They think it's no big deal. They're out of town. They fuck someone while you're home with the kids. Oh, hell no. I'm killing you.
But these women that get with these professional athletes, I mean, they know what they're signing up for.
Of course, because they were that slut in the beginning. That's how they got there to start with.
So they got to.
They were the groupie that sucked his dick to start with. He just kept you. Or
Right.
you had a kid, whatever the case is.
Right, but after a while they get insecure, possessive, right?
Yeah.
And they don't want their deal with nobody else. But
Well, you know what they're keeping a secret? And this new generation of kids that are like 23 years old and under, 25 years old to 18, they don't use rubbers anymore. They're back like the 70s. It ain't like our days when I grew up, graduated high school in the 90s. There were rubber commercials. People told you to wear rubbers. HIV was huge. Do you know HIV is an epidemic again right now? HIV is bigger right now than it has been in 10 years. Now, yeah, they have medication for it, but guys, when we were kids, we knew, like, I'm not catching that shit. I'm wearing a rubber no matter fucking what. You know, all these youngsters, rappers, man, NBA players, they got to get back to wearing rubbers, plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, they don't even have commercials on condoms anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost like they kind of want you to get sick so you can try out
To get the AZT medicine for the
Yeah,
HIV.
they
There
can
you
make
go.
more money that
Another
way.
scandal. So be on the lookout for that when you guys go bareback. You know what I mean? I tell you that.
Right, man. But yeah, man, let's get this money, man. Big weekend coming up.
You know, no fucking doubt about it. Well, the thing is like I said, with the Hall of Fame game being 4 weeks away, whatever the case is, guys, we need to build you a bankroll. We need to get you where you need to be. I think I pretty much summed it up, what separates us from all these fake-ass handicappers out there, guys that are doing fake videos. I'm going to bet $1 million. If this game don't win, I'm going to put it in a blender. I'm 23-1. Look at my game I bet last night. If you ever see a video of a motherfucker that's showing you his game winner from the night before, says he's 23-1, but doesn't show his bet history, like, come on, man. Give me a fucking break. Stop falling for these fake-ass motherfuckers, man.
Right.
Like, you see a dude that has a diamond chain on and he says he's selling games, and that's believable now?
It's the new market. It's the way
Dudes are
marketing
fucking
is, man.
clowns,
It's
dude.
crazy. And these guys, man, like I said, we're licensed, bonded, have an office, been around 30-plus years. Steve Stevens was featured on CNBC.
What you mean was?
We got our new, yeah.
We're back.
There you
Motherfucker, don't forget, Money Talk Season 2.
Right,
It's going to be all completed in July, ready to hit the air in August. It has been delayed because of editing and me having to go back and do remaster the master interviews. But, yeah, no, it's all on point. Preseason Hall of Fame game ain't the only thing popping off preseason. Money Talk Season 2 is coming out of TV near you.
We watched a couple clips, man. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, you got to be. But anyway, guys, like I said, time to build your bankroll. Stop betting the favorites. Stop losing your ass. Get on the winning team. You want to join the money train. You want to make money betting sports. 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIP Sports Las Vegas, or simply DM us to get involved immediately, guys. I'm getting mine. Let's make sure you get yours. On the behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the crew, we love you guys. And remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
I'll see you in the winner's circle.
It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Popping bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Byron.